Well, hello everybody out there in Atlanta. It's Chris from HLegacy.com with another exciting episode of Topher's Vlog. Haven't done a Topher's Vlog in a little bit. We're on the GoPro today because we're going to do something a little special. So, obviously I haven't been vlogging a lot in the parks, and that's on purpose. I want to try to avoid doing that as much as I can. I want to do things that make me happy. And one of the things that I've been, I've talked about this ad nauseum, dealing with my mental health and stuff like that. One of the things that has helped along with that is over the last year or so, I have taken a liking to going into state parks and all kinds of things and doing hikes in the woods. And today, I thought it'd be fun to take you along, and we're going to do something special. I actually vlogged this thing a couple days ago. This is a place that a coworker of mine had suggested before I went on vacation, and I didn't know what to expect when I got there. And when I got there, I was hugely impressed by just the amount of stuff that you can do there, the scale, there's so much stuff that you can do. When I vlogged the other day, I did the Green Mountain trailhead. I did a whole vlog, I edited it, stuff like that, but then when I realized when I got there about just how huge this place was, I said, you know what, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to do a proper vlog now that I know what to expect. I actually went back yesterday with my dad. We did the Clay Island trailhead part. We also did the preserve, the Ferndale Preserve that's over there. I didn't vlog yesterday, but I did. I took pictures and stuff like that. The interesting about the Clay Island trailhead is that it's a lot different than the trail over there at on the Green Mountain side of things. Like apparently, like the entire loop is 17 miles. When I hiked the other day, I only did about maybe 3 miles both ways, but the entire loop was like 17 miles. But yesterday when we got there, we did the Clay Island side of things, and the interesting thing about that was that it's kind of out in the open. There are like 2 canals on either side of you, and we were smack next to a bunch of fucking alligators. Now, one of my biggest fears, I gotta put the AC on, sorry about the audio, the AC's gotta go on, it's hot. But one of my biggest fears, doing all these trails and stuff like that, is running into the gators and the snakes. The snakes scare me the worst, more than anything. These things were just like, they were right next to us. Like we were literally like feet from these things. It was crazy. There was another thing, like I said, I didn't vlog yesterday, but I did take some pictures. You can see the gators on my mostly Instagram. I'm just trying to stay off of Twitter as much as possible. Most of my Instagram stuff goes right to Twitter anyway, but you can see those pictures there. I thought it'd be fun to take you along today. We're going to try to do, there's a wildlife drive. Now the wildlife drive apparently takes about 3 hours to drive through. It's what I was looking to do yesterday when we got there, but found out that it was only open on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, of course, today is St. Patrick's Day. I am on vacation. I got 2 more days left of vacation. I wanted to avoid the parks as much as possible. I got my little green on, got some green shorts on, so it is what it is. But yeah, so we're gonna try to do the actual wildlife drive. We got to do some things before we get down there. It's about 25 minutes from here, or I should say 25 miles from here. I have to get the car washed because my car is just complete from all the hiking I've done the last couple days. Like, my floors are pretty disgusting, and I keep getting bit by things, so it's time to get the car washed. We gotta get the car washed, go put some gas in the car because we need to make sure we have enough gas to go for the entire thing. So so let's not waste any more time. Let's go have some fun. We've arrived at the road. This is going to be interesting. So one of the cool things about this is that there's these little stops that you can sort of pull over, and they've got like little maps or brochures and stuff like that that you can sort of look at and read and so on and so forth. The audio tour thing didn't quite work, so I want to get out really quickly and just kind of show you guys what the start of this looks like, and then we'll continue on a little bit in the car. I'm going to bring out my camera. Like I said, I remembered my zoom lens today, so hopefully we get some some gooder shots of the wildlife here today. So let's go ahead and do that. So here's a little bit of the map here. Obviously lots of birds in this area. So here's the water. I'm not going to cross because there's cars and stuff. You can see the cars coming down this way. But got a lot of water and stuff just kind of on both sides. There was our alligator notice. There are a lot of alligators around here. So, and when I say a lot, we're probably going to see quite a bit of alligators everywhere along this drive. There's probably going to come a point where we're gonna be kind of stopped because cars tend to sort of back up here a little bit. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and take a few pictures. I haven't used my zoom lens in a while. Some birds. Got these guys, very loud birds over here. So there we go. We'll get back in the car in a minute. Everybody just kind of piled on here. There is, so in the stop there is a bathroom, porta potty. You gotta go to the bathroom. Wildlife Drive, 1 to 3 hours. One way, 10 miles an hour. They do take donations. It is free. Where's the call location? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get in the car. And next time there's a stop, we'll get out.
Wildlife who share the road, please be mindful of your surroundings as people and vehicles will stop abruptly to view wildlife. To agricultural production. Sadly, the resulting agricultural runoff combined with other pollution sources.
So we do have a big gator back there. I sort of missed it. The cars were kind of stopped. I'm going to see if I can get out. I pulled over on one of these little passing lanes, so we'll see if we can get out and see if we can see it and get a picture of it. That is a fucking big boy, so we're gonna go over and see if we can see it. Got some cars coming, but you can see them over there in the distance. So he's just kind of chilling over there. We're gonna have to go ahead and try to walk back to the car. But he's over there. We'll see more. He's like right about there. Like right there. Big boy. There was another turnoff right back there, but all these noises coming from this Florida swamp is just ridiculous. We are right next to a thing here. My car is over there with the windows open, so I just worry about, like, you know, creepy crawly, maybe snakes getting into my car. But there is marsh over here. There's water all over here, so I'm trying to stay away from the edge as much as possible. But it is nice here. This is what I wanted to do this the other day, so I'm glad that I got to come here and do this today. It's so nice. A lot of birds. Definitely a lot of birds. A lot of birds. I want you to listen to some of this. You just hear birds. I do quite like how they put all these little sort of, you know, rest doohickeys off to the side of the road, because one of the things that I was concerned about to do this was that I wasn't going to be able to get out of the car and perhaps, you know, get a little bit closer to the water or to the side so I could take some pictures and stuff like that. You know, it is very nice to have all these little cutoffs, because, and they seem to be about every, I don't know, couple of minutes or so. There are a lot of these sort of stop-offs. Everybody back there, like all the cars have stopped behind us where the big ass fucking gator was. Everyone just sort of stopped there. I missed it. There is a turn, there is a rest little place right there, but I didn't see it until the very last minute, and now everyone is sort of stopping. Look at the gator. That's a big boy back there. But yeah, so we are going slow. This is on my side. So this is what it it looks like on my side. Sorry about the wind, guys. I still have not gotten the media mod for the GoPro, so you're gonna hear a little bit of wind noise. I apologize. But man, do I have a fear of my car just either breaking down or driving into the canal. Intrusive thoughts, stop intrusive thoughts. Everyone is just stopped over here, so I'm assuming there's another gator up here. Probably. Oh no, it's a turnoff. We got a turnoff. So that's interesting. So we actually have a turn. I can't stand out here for too long because everyone's just kind of over here, but there's one right there, and then there's a bunch over there, just kind of chilling over there. Everybody is just, this guy over here is very active. Hey buddy, got some water on this side now, and the road has thinned. This is nightmare fuel right here, boy. Can you imagine? I don't want to put this out into the universe, but can you imagine if you broke down around here? Like, this is just like, if you're doing this and you just kind of, your car just decided to crap out on you. I mean, like, this is scary. What happens if a gator comes up on the road? Why did the alligator cross the road? To get to the other side, of course. So I pull over to the side of the road. We've got one right there. I'm not going to get too close, but there's one right there, and then there's another one over there, just chilling on the side of the road. Look at that motherfucker. This guy's just chilling right there, just kind of right there. We got a big bird. These guys are just on the side of the road. This guy is still over there, and this bird over here has decided to say hello. Hey bird. How you doing, bird? Cool. Watch out for the gators, huh? Here's another quick look. I don't want to stick around too long. These guys, you think they know? You think they know they're the stars of the show here? There he is, just kind of chilling. That's a big one. This is the old pump house. Looks like it is a big stop here, so we're gonna go ahead and get out, take a look, and see what's going on. We've got the old pump house over here. It looks like we still have to go around and drive if we want to go take a look at it, but there it is right there. Yeah, there's gators all over the place over here. Hey birdie. Gator. Right about there. Just chilling. I believe this is like about halfway through the tour. It sounds like a jungle out here. So the pump house here, you could actually walk the actual trail to get here if you want to. From where we were yesterday at the Clay Island trailhead, it was about 13 miles. Obviously you can, there's the trail there to get here. Nice little crow there. I don't see any gators on this side. This is the old pump house. This place is haunted. It's got to be haunted. Got a lot of porta potties here if we're going to go to the bathroom. The rest area is over there. Little covered shade. It's warm, warmer than it was the last couple days, but it's not like ridiculously hot. Oh, there's a gator. Right about there. In the water. Like there's two of them. So like I said before, you can actually walk all the way here. So where I started at the Green Mountain trailhead there the other day, I walked to the sort of, there's like an intersection sort of place, and that was about 3 miles from where I started, and then from that intersection it's about 13 miles to get all the way to the pump house. From where we started yesterday at the Clay Island trailhead, it's about 10 miles to get from there to here. So you can walk or ride your bike. This is apparently it's very popular to ride your bike around here, so you can ride your bike, do all that stuff. It's great. So go ahead and get back in the car here and continue to go. So one thing I have found hilarious while walking the trails over here for the last couple days is that they have, whenever you reach like some of these waterways, they have like these janky metal platforms that you could, if you so dare, step on to get a closer look or go over the water. Hell no. Like here's an example. Would you get on that? I wouldn't get on that. Are you kidding? Good Lord. So we're continuing on our drive here. Pause this.
As the soil oxidizes, it releases phosphorus.
And we're going over this janky bridge in my car, and I am very nervous. I am very nervous. Okay. Oh my God, this is, oh my Lord. Holy crap, that was insane. I never want to do that again. Oh my God, that was crazy. Okay, so we're back on another narrow road. We've continued our path here. All of the cars are going this way, so I assume that we go this way. I'm not entirely sure. We are very close to the water here on either side. Got another friend just chilling over here. Again, I'm not sure if we're even supposed to be on this road. Like I said, I'm just following the other cars. This guy is huge, moving his tail around. That's a big one, guys. That is a big one. Holy crap. Hey buddy, what you doing? You know? Actual movement action on this guy.
There are also a great number of amphibians, including frogs, toads, salamanders, and the eel-looking amphimus. Additionally, many reptiles call this place home: turtles, lizards, and snakes. The most common snake you'll see is a water snake, either banded water snake or brown or green water snake. These are all non-venomous snakes. And then there's everyone's favorite reptile, the alligator. Alligators play an important role in the ecosystem as top predator. Because of the abundance of prey on the North Shore, there's an abundance of alligators here as well. Visitors to the North Shore usually have a lot of alligator questions. The most common being, how big can they get? Well, Florida's state record is 14 feet, 3.5 inches. The diversity of wildlife you'll witness is evidence of an active food chain, where birds eat fish and mature alligators are the top predator. Remember, these animals are a natural part of the ecosystem, and they belong here, and we want you to enjoy viewing them safely. To ensure you are safe around these ancient top predators, respect them from afar.
So we're just kind of, I think we're kind of at the tail end of this a little bit. Haven't seen a whole lot. We sort of have, there's no more water on this side of me. It's only on the right side of me again. So we're just kind of cruising at a slow snail's pace. I have not seen a gator since we last left that other spot. I think we're nearing the end. I'm not exactly sure. This entire drive, like I think I said when we first got here, is about 11 miles. It takes 1 to 3 hours depending on how many, how much you stop and so on and so forth. This was rather fun. It is free. They take donations online. You can do the online donations and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just kind of cruising. I keep looking. I don't see any more gators. I have not seen a gator in a good while. There's a lot of birds. I did find the thing about the water snakes very funny. So apparently there's 2 types of water snakes that live in these waters. A friend of mine who recommended to come to this place in the first place, the one from work, she had a picture of one of these damn water snakes, and it was huge. And all I had was like flashbacks of anaconda. I'm like, I didn't know Florida had anacondas. Apparently they are not anacondas, they're just water snakes, but they are big. Apparently there's 2 types of water snakes here. So what they say, banded water snakes and green water snakes. They are supposedly not venomous, but from the pictures that I've seen before, they are huge. So keep that in mind. So as we continue to move along here, there's a lady behind us who is very upset that cars are going so slow. It is hilarious, and I'm here for it. Like, what did you expect? Cars stop, they go slow. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why. I mean, you knew what you were getting into, man. I don't understand. It's hilarious. That was rather comical. I don't think I've ever seen somebody so pissed off before. Just kind of like angry that people were going so slow. But, we got more gators. There's one over there. Valley right there. On the shore there. So the gators on this end seem to be really big, and a lot of them seem to be like more active than the other ones. Like we see a lot of them just swimming in the water. There's 2 of them together over there. So I don't know. I'm assuming we're coming to the end very shortly here, but I know I've said that for the past like 45 minutes. But yeah, so the ones over here seem to be a little bit more active. I don't know if that's just because of where we are in terms of the lake, or maybe time of day. It's about 4 o'clock, so maybe they're getting a little bit more active.
It's the district's intent that the recovering wetlands support ecotourism opportunities on both Lake Apopka and the North Shore, and the return of sport fishing will stimulate new economic activity to help fill the void created when the frogs were retired. The fish camps may not return, but a healthy Lake Apopka and North Shore can attract people wanting to move the wildlife, fish, or hunt. Thank you for visiting the Lake Apopka North Shore.
So So there you have it. We are at the exit gate. That was the Wildlife Drive over in Apopka. Like I said, a friend of mine told me about the little hiking trails and stuff like that over at the Green Mountain stuff there. That was fun yesterday. Came back, excuse me, that was fun on Wednesday. Came back yesterday thinking that we were going to do the drive. Didn't know that the drive was only open on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, so I decided to come back out today. I'm still on vacation. It is spring break. I didn't want to go to the parks. I was kind of staying away from the parks because it is spring break. You know, this is free. They do accept donations on their website, so you can come out here and do this for free, but you can donate if you so choose. We saw gators, a lot of gators, a lot of birds. You know, since I've been doing a lot of these hiking excursions of mine, one of my biggest fears is sort of the wildlife. There are signs of plethora everywhere warning you, especially here. Even on the trail that I went to the other day, there were signs just warning you everywhere about gators and snakes. So one of my biggest fears is not necessarily the gators, it's the snakes. I'm not a big fan of the snakes. You know, it is what it is. But we saw a lot of gators everywhere along this sort of drive. Don't really see a whole lot of gators out in the wild. You know, one of the sort of myths about Florida is that you see gators everywhere. I don't usually see gators that much out in the wild. It's only when I come to like the state parks and, you know, stuff like that. But like there were a lot of gators out there. Makes you think twice about jumping into any kind of body of water. In Florida, you should never jump into body water in Florida because you just assume that there are gators everywhere. There's the gators, Florida. But yeah, I don't really see them out in the wild. That's the most gators I've seen in one sitting in my 30-odd years of living in Florida at this point. So, no, this place is only like 20 miles from my house. You know, on this side of the lake, the Green Mountain hiking trail is on the other side of Lake Apopka, so it's a little bit longer to get there. But there's a lot of these trails. The loop trail, as they call it, Lake Apopka Loop Trail, is like 17 miles long. It's a huge street. You can ride your bike. You can, if you want to walk to 17 miles, you can walk to 17 miles. It's a big trail, and it goes all the way around the lake. And this part of Lake Apopka is actually closer to my house, which is very, very interesting. I didn't realize it was this close. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me out here today, guys. A little bit of a different sort of vlog style. Sorry about the GoPro. I do enjoy this little thing. I gotta get the media mod for it. So sorry if things don't come out perfect. It is what it is. But as usual, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.